All right. So what's going on in Texas? I wonder if this is going to have national implications.
Okay, so a Texas judge finds national eviction ban unconstitutional. A federal judge in Texas has ruled that the national ban on evictions that's been in place since September is unconstitutional. And this is the judge, John Barker. He wrote, although the Rona persists, so does the Constitution. Siding with a group of property managers who argued that the ban exceeds the power of the federal government. Landlords have criticized the CDC's moratorium, saying that the government was overstepping its authority and that they can't afford to house non-paying tenants. There have also been court cases or court challenges to the moratorium in Georgia, Louisiana, and Tennessee, although they were all unsuccessful. So advocates of the ban quickly slammed the ruling and feared it would trigger a flood of eviction filings. The winter storms that have led to massive power outages across Texas will only worsen the situation, they say. So this is a quote from Emily Benfer, who is a professor of law at Wake Forest University. This decision is a major deviation from all other district courts decisions that upheld the CDC moratorium as constitutional. And she goes on to say, the CDC moratorium is a critical Rona mitigation. Remember, we can't say what it is. The Rona mitigation measure that protects health and safety by preventing the community spread of the Rona due to eviction. So this was interesting to me. There is research that has found that evictions lead to significantly more Rona cases and deaths in an area. So, which I need to go find that. There's actually a clickable link that you can go click on that. The judge in Texas hasn't issued an injunction yet, though he suggested he later could. Such a move would leave millions of Americans at risk of eviction. So I found another article. By the way, this one's from CNBC and then another one from CNBC. So there is, because of the new stimulus package and all that stuff, and here, let me click on it real quick. I think I have it open. Which one is, there you go. 45. Yeah, the second one. More than 45 billion in rental assistance could soon be available. So if you want that article, that was posted just a little bit ago today. That's on CNBC as well. We don't necessarily need to expand on it, but that could obviously have impact and help. So if this rental assistant is, I mean, that would prevent the people from being evicted, right? If they have help, they can pay it for the next few months, then that would prevent them from being evicted. So it'll be interesting to see, because I think it's through the final stages.
Let's be honest, though. Where does that check go to? Is it going to the landlord or is it going to the tenant?
Yeah, and then is the tenant going to use it? You know, the $1,200. What do they use it for?
Yeah. Hey, here's some rental assistance. Here's some rental assistance to all the tenants, and then I mean,
but I can't be evicted. So woo!
You can't be evicted still. So are you going to use that? I don't know. That's
well, maybe. I mean, what if it were that hyper local? You can have this check for rental assistance, but if you don't pay, because we know you can pay now, you can be evicted, and then your landlord can evict you. I mean, is that a fix?
And what if you're behind like 6 months and they give you $1,200? And that covers like a month and a half, maybe. Right. So you're still,
well, and then what if, you know, things were getting better for you and you were in Texas, and then the storm and the outages hit, and now it's like, dude,
time to go back to California.
Yeah. that'll be the influx into California.
Everyone that needs rent.